featuring Malia Kai, who of our lovely Kalani over there. Beautiful song, our beloved queen. Well, you know this next melody that we're about to share with you, truly, in my opinion, comes from one of the great melody writers of Hawaiian Islands. And she hails from Hawaii Island, or Mo'okeawe, and she is by the name of Helen Deshay Beamer. And a recommendation for all of you to, whether you listen to her different songs like Mahai Ula, Kuwa'awa, Kimohula, Wanani Pani, many of those songs are Kona-centric. It's all in that area. And a suggestion is to, if you can get the translations of these songs and put it on a CD, and when you're driving through all these different places in Kona, you just get that beautiful feeling of songwriting as you look into Mauna Kea, Hualalai, the Kohala Mountain Range, and just the areas of Keawaiki. It lends itself to really your imagination to really see the inspiration behind many of these songs. One such noted song, a very beautiful description of her grandchild, and this is called Kapohiku Kapulani, with a beautiful presentation by Mr. Matthew Kalai Stern, and a lovely hula by Kanane Olivera. Kapohiku Kapulani. Baritone Kalai Stern. Beautiful Kanare Olivera. Well, earlier I was mentioning about the imprisonment of Queen Liukalani in the second floor of the Iolani Palace. And this next song, we really encourage you to, for those of you interested in the Hawaiian history and the Hawaiian government, strongly urge to really study this very we say in Hawaiian, kaumaha, a very heartbroken time here in Hawaii. The hurt is still there. But nevertheless, to preface this, the Hawaiian Kingdom had some 90 treaties worldwide in many different countries, the main European countries, the Netherlands, Greece, Italy, and they're all in the archives for you to see to this day. But the events of January 17th, 1893 have really led to this kaumaha to many of our Hawaiian people in the islands. And it was the eventual illegal occupation of the United States on these hallowed grounds that you see before you. You can imagine troops that was called the Marine Blue Jackets came up Fort Street Mall, right up to the gates of the palace, and pointed all their muskets and the Gatling guns, and essentially forced Liliu Kalani to surrender the Hawaiian Kingdom to the opposing forces. And much of this is in many of our great history books and into the archives. But we like to really present the musical side of this. And what it was that many of the Hawaiian musicians of the Royal Hawaiian Band at that time refused to sign allegiance to the United States and brought their kaumaha to a great composer of the time, Ellen Penfield. And she, after telling what they were disheartened about this, she wrote this beautiful song called Kaulana Napua. We say Kaulana Napua, we say famous are the flowers, or another title was called Mele Ai Pohaku, or otherwise known as the stone eating song. Because there, in one phrase in the context of the song, you would hear, rather than sign the greedy extortion documents, you would rather eat the stones of our land to hold everything together. So it was really a really heartfelt, and to this day, that song is played at many of our gatherings with you, and many of our anniversaries of the overthrow of our monarchy there in our island. I don't like to say overthrow because the government itself is still intact. It's just an illegal occupation, so to say. But nevertheless, this great song provided by Malia Kai and the Royal Hawaiian Band is a very heartfelt song, again, with the beautiful spirit of Queen Liliu Kalani, Mele Ai Pohaku, Mavihula of Kalani Ologara. We remain steadfast and committed to your cause. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, a few words from our bandmaster, Clark Wright.
Aloha everyone. You really picked an important day for Hawaii's history and the band to be here. And as amazing as this band is and what the Queen has done, it becomes even more phenomenal when we take a look at our very next piece. But before we do that, can we thank our MC? He's working really hard today. Mr. Scott Furushima giving us all that wonderful information for all of us. Never thank him enough. Thank you, Scotty. But while in prison here, she had chose not to join in the fight for her people. She chose peace. She chose to keep all of her country and her members of her country safe and peaceful. And she wrote the lyrics to this next song, which we're going to end our concert with. So you heard all about our Queen and what we went through throughout the concert. But I want to read to you the English translations of the 4 verses she wrote. We're going to sing it in Hawaiian, but I want you to listen to what our Queen chose to do at that very important time for her country. This is her words speaking to her God. Your loving mercy is as high as heaven, and your truth so perfect. I live in sorrow, imprisoned. You are my light, your glory, my support. Behold not with malevolence the sins of man, but forgive and cleanse. And so, O Lord, protect us beneath your wings, and let peace be our portion now and forevermore. Amen. And not only appropriate for who she is and that time, but how appropriate is it now in this world? Our Queen could have taught the world a lesson, life lesson of peace and love and harmony. Your Royal Hawaiian Band closes off this concert with the Queen's song called The Queen's